Hello everyone, I'm Ishita Bhojwani, a cyber threat intern at Cybersecure India, and you are watching another video which basically covers the 2025 wrapped up news actually. So before we would get into, I would just want to give a disclaimer that this is not a boring technical or techie sounding video. It's basically a video that would cover all the news and the incidents and the gossips which happened about cybersecurity and what we could learn and take it to the next year. Silent and most polite attacks of all. Let's say you are at work, you are stressed, and a guy named Steve calls you up on MS Teams, of course, and he sounded genuine to you, and likewise, he's also stressed about his work. And he says there's a glitch in your laptop. He needs you to open the Windows Quick Assistance and tells you to fix the patches. And you do it so because he sounds genuine. And the next second you see your data is upgraded on the dark web. It's leaked, there's a breach, and it's all because of a malware. He used your desire to be helpful against you. In such a situation, or to be aware of it, you need to not trust the voices which sounds like human. Try checking if there are any pauses in that sound, and try having any other conversation with it. The AI won't be able to tell it, and that's how you will get to know that this is a human voice or this is an AI voice. Most trusted organization, and we were never thought that it would run into a vulnerability. So it's implemented to update the e-business suite and their services so that you stay safe and secure. Next up, we had Sanchar Sathi app, which was installed by 1.4 crores of citizens in India, and 2k frauds were recorded per day. The app had good intentions to serve. It was to report crimes, report frauds, and if the phone gets robbed, you can report that as well. But this mandatory decision was rolled back because this is what we termed as whisper leak. Next up, we had React 2 Shell. That was the 10 by 10 vulnerability case that lets the attackers take control of your server without even logging in. The flight protocol servers, which uses the server components, had the decentralization flaw. So the attackers can do whatever they want from the server components, and your website that you are building with so much of blood, sweat, is all into the hands of these attackers. Next up, we will talk about the wipe crime, which is not a trend. It's basically we have replaced the chatbots to the agentic AI mode. So they can do whatever you tell them to do. Let's suppose somebody has told them to breach a specific company, and it does its research, it picks the target and writes a perfect context mail and adjusts its attack. It works 24/7 without any paycheck, without any consigns. So it's actually really very. So 2025 didn't told us that our security failed. It told that brings us to a term that genuinely scares me out. It's called as wipe crime. Trend Micro dropped this term after agentic AI. So basically, we used chatbots to ask something or get our work done. We have now agentic AI to get our repetitive and soul-crushing, boring jobs done. So basically, let's suppose somebody has given agentic AI to breach a specific company, and it actually does it. It finds its targets, it does its research to various websites like LinkedIn, it writes a context breach specific email, and it works 24/7 without a break, without its own consigns, and without even a paycheck. We were earlier fighting with hackers who does hacking in a specific routine, or we used to find a pattern in which they hack the systems. But now we are fighting with the algorithms, which is uh, more dangerous. Arms race where the arms is actually the fast math. About the elephant in the room, or rather the AI in the room. In 2025, the discussion moved forward from whether AI would replace our jobs to how it's changing the menu. We learned the fact that AI is only crushing the repetitive and the soul crushing jobs that we don't like to do. It's replacing the cumbersome tasks that we always thought should be replaced. So let's suppose there's a person sitting in a room and working straight up for 8 hours, checking the logs, having its dose of caffeine, which AI can do in 3 seconds. So if your job involves ethics, strategy, and how to handle the AI, you're the most valuable person in the room. And if not, you must think about it. So AI transitioned us from the foot soldiers to the generals, and we must appreciate the fact that 3.5 million jobs of cybersecurity in the market. If AI would have to replace it, the number would have been zero. Work like, for example, if we talk about data entry or data scraping, these jobs are being replaced by AI bots. So that's it, and you need to upgrade yourself with more cybersecurity related courses. And here's the thing that gets interesting: AI is a great intern, but it's a terrible boss. It can find you the red flags, but it can't tell you what to do with it. AI can find the CEO of the company who is panicking because the website is down. The bottom line for 2026 would be the AI isn't replacing the people, it's replacing the tasks. If you don't know about AI, you won't be replaced by another bot or some agentic AI. You would be replaced by a human who is well versed with the AI and its tools. So there are new job titles coming up in 2026 like AI governance officer, prompt architect, and model auditor. These jobs didn't exist 2 years ago. So if you're also human touch, then you are on the safe side. Aware, stay saksham. Thank you. So we finally wrapped up 2025, and it was basically a total fever dream where the mother of all leaks happened, where AWS data was leaked onto the dark web, and we witnessed React to Shell vulnerability. Now let's get straight into some of the 3 weird ways hackers use to get into your systems. You have ghost peering, and this is straight up spooky. Imagine you get a link from your best friend. And it asks you for a 6-digit code that was just sent to you on WhatsApp. And you type in, because the link didn't sound fishy, it was normal login page, and you gave the code. But you just paired your account with a hacker who was trying to get into your system. And it's paired now, and he can check what you are doing in your DMs. It can read your messages, it can look into your pictures, and it can do whatever it wants. It's just there lingering, and behind your back it's just leaking the data. Go to the settings, check your account settings, and look for the devices it's linked to. If it's linked to a device to a city which you have never been to, then you know it's a ghost. Called as digital breadcrumbs. You think your Instagram is locked, so you are private. Cute. It's been down by using the trash data. Your Zomato history, your Uber rides, all can be tracked and can be put together piece by piece, solved like a puzzle, and can get your entire biodata just in seconds. So privacy is officially a myth these days, and it's not a GPS hack, it's actually happening by using your trash data. App that the takeaway: check the privacy permissions on the app that you use. If app doesn't need the app doesn't need to know your location 24/7, then turn off it. Finally, do you remember the AWS cloud outrage? Finally, do you remember the AWS cloud outrage? It was This was a final wake-up call for cloud concentration. In 2026, the trend is moving away from. In 2026, the cloud is moving away from all-in-one cloud. So smart companies and users are moving to hybrid and multi-cloud setups. If your photos digital, if your photos and your work all reside in a single ecosystem, you are one glitch away from a total blackout. The action to be taken is to diversify, keep and so 2025 didn't told us that our security failed. It told that our assumptions did. We learned that the Steve is no longer a human, it's an AI bot. We learned that AI is our new co-worker and the grandpa of the tech is taking the time now. We thought that the encrypted conversation meant we saw that the encrypted conversation means no longer access to the privacy, but we were wrong at this point. So before jumping on to 2026, we should and must take aware we should and must take the learnings of 2026 with us. And before jumping into the 2026, let's be more aware, more knowledgeable, more curious about it. So stay curious. 2025 was a test and 2026 is the reality. The web is getting faster, but it's also getting more fragile. Don't let a ghost enter into your DMs. And which of the following incidents hit you the hardest in 2025? Let me know in the comment section. I'm Ishita and see you in the next video.